Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Hello. I wanted to just start the day just saying good morning because I didn't get a chance to really go over everything that I wanted to go over yesterday. So I thought I would just start it now, just for a few minutes. And that way I wanted to talk about the information that I found on social anxiety. Now, of course, I'm going to grab it out of my backpack. So we're hoping that I can manage to do that. We're going to see. If I can't, then I can't. But I'm going to try to do it. And there's no reason I shouldn't be able to do it because it should be close by this clipboard. So let's see if it is. Another thing that I have, I get a subscription to AARP. So, we really, at this age in life, we are at any age, I guess we are overstimulated with lots of stuff. So sometimes I don't always get to read all that stuff. But, because I don't feel like it. But that kind of magazine is really good. So I'm carrying it with me in case I get a chance to glance over it. Oh, this is my song I wanted to share with y'all. It's such a beautiful song. It's about change. So, I've been changed, healed, free, delivered. I found joy, peace, grace, and favor. Right now is the moment. Today is the day. I've been changed. I've been changed. I have waited for this moment to pass, and I won't let it pass me by. Say it, I won't go back. I won't go back to the way it used to be. Da 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 da. So sometimes what you can do is you can sing your way out of a situation. Sometimes you can quote your way out of a situation. And that's why I don't always think that what what they're saying with overstimulating you with medicines, because what those medicines do is it changes your DNA in your brain. And your brain is so much more powerful than you realize. And if you really want to know how these the medications, the history of medications, look up Rockefeller. I'm going to look up Rockefeller, Vanderbilt, and some of the rich people like that. Look up who owns buildings and who owns universities and stuff like that in your community. Because most of the time they own things up north, and Vanderbilt was his summer home, probably to get away from his wife or something. I don't know. Because when you're rich, you can do that. So, I won't go back. I can't go back to the way it used to be before your presence came and changed me. See, you could just use the word of God. I won't go back. I can't go back to the way it used to be before your presence came and changed me. I tell you, this is beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And I like it when it says, I'll tell you what I like in a minute because I printed it. I am a teacher at heart. Because the way that if you learn things, you change your life. It changed your life. It's so beautiful. So I keep these words close to me. I print them because it makes sense. So what I wanted to talk about is 3 signs and symptoms of social anxiety. Number 1, feeling anxious in social situations, feeling self-conscious around people, and sometimes people can have increased heartbeats, sweating, and dizziness, and blushing, stammering when speaking, upset stomach, diarrhea, or feeling sick. And I even want to add that for me, eating, when I have to go somewhere, eating my way through it, even when I'm on here, if I start eating while I'm talking to y'all, because I'm anxious. Eating while I'm on my way somewhere, like stopping by a restaurant and getting some French fries or whatever I got enough money to pay for. Sometimes I've gone from place to place. Not too many times, but I remember doing that. Seeing the hot donut sign on Krispy Kreme. Ooh, hot donut. Or somebody offering me food and I eat it before I can even know that I'm eating it. Mindlessly eating. Because we're talking about me. And nervous or fearful when faced with social situations. Being late for appointments. That's a sign. So yesterday I went over this and it says mental health condition where social interactions cause irrational anxiety. There you go. Irrational anxiety. Fear, self-consciousness, embarrassment. Over 200,000 people feel social anxiety. Now, 100,000 people are faced with obesity. So 200,000 people, that's double the amount. So is this situation going anywhere? No, it's not. So what I recommend is that we deal with it. We face it. I'm going to give you some treatment, some solutions. People say therapy and antidepressant medicine to increase confidence and improve ability to interact with others. I say Jesus, exercise, physical therapy, training, group exercise, walking, prayer, deciding. Mostly things happen when you've been hurt. Yesterday, the lady said to me, "Oh, you might want to sit outside, wait outside in the hall because what they're doing is confidential." I said, "They're doing an introduction." And she makes me not want to go there no more. And I might not go back, but I'm going to call the director and tell them what she said to me. Because first of all, she talked too much. I didn't ask her to tell me nothing. And that's probably why they're in the social group in the first place. Because they talk too much. If I would have needed you to help me, I would have asked you. And that's just what it is. So people feel like they can say anything to me. And they get on my nerves. So, and I'm just telling you, it's already enough that I go there. Because sometimes people, it's like, okay. Culturally, the way they do things. For instance, it was funny because people were like, "Ooh, this food's so good." Ooh, they were tickling me. "This food's so good." And I was like, "Ooh, they didn't put no butter in these beans. And ooh, they didn't put no salt and pepper in this food. And ooh, they could have seasoned this with some." That's what I was thinking. I'm just saying. I ate it, but I sure pulled out my purse and put some seasoning on that stuff. I mean, I'm just saying, culturally, we see things differently. So, let me give you, and we're going to talk about this some more with my regular people on. I just wanted to kind of share the information before my mind get on to something else. Because I still have 2 more articles I haven't read. So let me share with you, my physical therapist yesterday said that most of the support will come from online resources, like online support, social anxiety support. And I found that to be true. Because we don't have enough qualified counselors in my own city, which is a great place to be. So Let me give you some examples of some of the different types of therapists and therapies that can help. Now, I'm down for this. Oh, that medicine, I don't know about all of that. Remember what I said, and I stand by this. Listen to what your doctors say, then think about it, see if it makes some sense. Because it might make sense to them because they're getting a kickback from the pharmaceutical industries because they were taught a certain way. You can't treat me unless you understand I'm a black woman. I'm not a white male. Most research is done on white men. You can't make me feel bad. You can't threaten me. You can't make me, you're going to have a heart attack or a stroke. They don't work. We picked cotton for 469 years. We was all right. Okay? See, I'm like, you about to come with me another way, you know. Am I going to lose my stimulus check or something? Talk to me. Oh, let me do an exercise then. I'm going to lose my stimulus check. So, you know, especially, well, I think young people, they ain't for the foolishness. I think my nieces, they ain't for the foolishness. That student loan, they was like, I'm not getting that student loan. They came with it another way, okay? So, advanced learning specialist, psychopathy therapist, psychopathy. It's PSYCHO, pathy. So, I guess that's psychopathy. I don't know. I know the word. I just don't know, honey. Today, I don't know, honey. I'm going to look up these initials. I didn't get a chance to. CPT, DPT. We all know an NLP, but we all know PTSD, post-traumatic syndrome release therapist. So those are trainings. They even have EDMR, which is emotional, the style that you are. Like, they have these tests. They tell you, longest test ever. I mean, we did that in almost every class in liberal arts training. So don't nobody want to go over that again. But it has relevance. This is the thing. Everything has relevance. And what it's going to do is at some point make you say, you know what? I'm okay. I feel a little bit this way. I feel a little bit that way. But I'm okay. And that's where I want you to get to that point. Let me tell you something. On this side of heaven, ain't nobody got the answer for real, for real. Just God. And some things we're going to have to learn to accept. And literally at some point, with me, I ain't really talking about y'all. I'm just talking about me. I'm going to have to be diligent in every single moment, in every single hour with all that I do. That's how I'm going to get there. There's some sibling issues training that somebody may benefit from. Divided brain clinic. Body wisdom treatments. Hypnosis for pain relief. Some people may need that. Advanced trauma therapy. Childhood sexual abuse. Emotional regulation. Conflict in relationships. Anxiety relief training. ACT therapy. Divorce therapy. Somebody may need that. Brain school depression relief. We don't use the word depression here, but for the sake of what we're talking about, we're going to do that. The Bible calls it feelings of lowliness. So once again, this is I need anxiety training support. So we're talking about it, and I just wanted to encourage you, and I just wanted to say, hey, we really are going to be okay in the name of Jesus. And remember, the research said if you have a weight problem, that if you lose a small amount of your weight, and what they do for diabetic clinic is just say, if you lose 10% of your weight, which might equal 5, 10, 20 pounds, then you can change the way you feel. I was feeling bad because I was like, man, I didn't gain weight. My back was hurting a little bit. But I'm like, your back hurt anyway when you walking, when you're trying to walk. It doesn't hurt when I'm walking. Well, after I walked so far. But yesterday when I did my walk, I didn't even notice if my back was hurting. I got a little bit. Like at first I was moving really fast. And then, oh yes, you know what? Hi, good morning, Anthony's. Breathing in and out is someone else recommended that. Yes, when I learn how to breathe, when I'm doing my exercises, and when I remember, I do try to breathe. And so, honey, like right now, I'm getting ready to get dressed and breathe in and out 10 times. Do you raise your arms up and breathe? Because right now I have to get dressed. By the time I come back home, the guy is going to meet me at my house to fix my bed because it's an adjustable bed. And I'm anxious because I'm like, man, I got to move all this stuff off my bed. Just any little thing spiked me into an anxiety. Then it reminds me how I don't like it because my clothes is not organized, and I don't even like it when my home care worker just throw my clothes up here and don't fold them up. That's just a lot for me to deal with, and you try to pick your battles and all that good stuff. So it just spirals to all the stuff I don't like. But what I am going to do is I'm going to get dressed, I'm going to do my hair, and I'm going to put my clothes on and go exercise. And that's what I'm going to do. And if I remember, I'll get my boiled egg. I got my salad. And that's what I'm going to do. So you do raise your hands. Okay, thank you. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that. And so the last couple of nights, I have been, my neck is kind of sore. So, but if I get my adjustable bed fixed, then I'll be fine because I'll be able to sit up. So let me get off this phone, get dressed, fix my bed, and carry on. But I really wanted to come on this morning. Good morning, Antonis. I don't know. I can't read Russian, so I can't tell what that says up there. But I appreciate you staying with me. And I appreciate if y'all would give me some likes. And also, I posted in the description, if you all want to send me a gift, you can send me a super chat, or you can send me a Cash App, or you can send me a Venmo, or you can send me a present. I put my address there. It's just stuff people say. So I got to say what they say. Plus, I give and I give and I give. So, hey, give me a present, please. And we're going to have a celebration next week. So I'm looking forward to that. So we're going to have a couple of celebrations next week, okay? Try a hot bath for hot rag on your neck at night. Damage. Oh, okay. Well, I can't do that because I got to put my CPAP on. I think because I don't know. I just think my positioning is off. But mostly, if they fix my adjustable bed, then I can lay my bed up. Because right now, I just line all those pillows, and that just don't line right. That's all it is. But it doesn't hurt. I just noticed it. I think my nose or my throat is even dry. Even though there's water in the humidifier, I've only had it like 2 weeks. So, I don't know. But please hit the like button. There are 9 people in here. And so one person only has hit the like button. But thank you, Antonis, for those suggestions. Yep, I haven't gotten to the point where I can get in the tub. Even though I'm a tub bath girl, really it's because of my confidence. Because when I was in the apartment, when my house burned down, I used to get in the tub every day. Because I grew up taking a bath every day. Like a bath. And I have a sit-down shower, which I do like. But I would like to take a bath in my other bathroom because it has a tub. So those are mobility goals. So that's something that I said I'm going to focus. I do want to get down to 415 by the end of the year. But since I'm having some trouble within that area, I'm going to just focus on working on my mobility and also being mindful of what I eat and just work on my mobility and work on my anxiety and my fear and set some goals. Because physically moving every day, I'm making goals. And I'm going to add 3-pound weights. So yesterday we put some 3-pound weights on my feet. So I'm going to talk to if my coach says it's okay when I go to sort over obstacles today, I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to drive my car today. That's another thing. I'm like, Deborah, drive your car to this appointment. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do that. So y'all got to get dressed. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Peace and hair grease. And I want y'all to have a beautiful Tony the Tiger day. I'll see y'all a little bit later. Bye.